What if I told you that owning a Rolex isn't just about telling the time? It's about entering a world only other Rolex owners can truly relate to. From the first moment you strap one on your wrist, the experience is different. The weight, the feel, the reactions you get, it's something you can't fully grasp until you've owned one. Today, we're diving into 10 things that only Rolex owners understand. Time to get into it. Number 1. The weight of quality. Every Rolex owner remembers the first time they held the watch in hand. Rolexes aren't light. They carry a density that immediately signals durability and craftsmanship. That heft comes from the oyster steel case, the solid bracelet links, and the robust movement within. It feels purposeful, as though every gram exists for a reason. Owners often describe it as a reassuring weight, the kind that makes other watches feel hollow or toy-like in comparison. After wearing a Rolex, you begin to notice that sensation whenever you switch to something else. It simply doesn't feel the same. That physical presence is part of why Rolex ownership is addictive. It reminds you constantly that you're wearing something built to outlive you. Number 2, the endless compliments. Rolex is one of the few watch brands recognized instantly around the world. Even people who know nothing about horology know the crown. Whether it's a date just sparkling across a dinner table or a Submariner revealed at the office, the recognition is immediate. Owners share stories of strangers quietly saying, "Nice Pepsi," when spotting a GMT Master 2, or even a nod of respect from someone who simply knows what they're looking at. It's subtle, but it's powerful. While some luxury watches remain invisible outside collector circles, Rolex commands attention everywhere. The compliments, the looks, the recognition, all of it reinforces the sense that you're part of something larger. Number 3, the waitlist struggle. For many, owning a Rolex isn't as simple as buying one. It begins with the waitlist. Depending on the model, that could mean months, or in the case of a Daytona or certain GMTs, even years. The process itself becomes a story. You visit your authorized dealer, build a relationship, and wait for that call that could come at any time. Owners describe the day they finally got the call as unforgettable, an adrenaline rush, a moment of triumph. One described picking up their Daytona as better than landing a job offer. The struggle transforms the watch into more than just a purchase. It becomes a trophy of persistence, patience, and sometimes even charm. That shared experience of waiting and winning is something only Rolex owners truly understand. Number 4, the shock of resale value. Most luxury products depreciate the instant you buy them. Rolex, on the other hand, often appreciates. It's a revelation many owners only discover later. A Submariner bought for $9,000 might now be trading for $12,000 or more. A Daytona purchased at retail for $15,000 can command over $30,000 on the secondary market. But an appreciating asset changes the way owners view their watch. One collector put it best: "I thought I was buying a toy, but I ended up buying security." Number 5, the green box ritual. And then, of course, there's the green box. Every Rolex comes in that signature presentation: the embossed crown, the wave-textured lid, and the perfectly staged watch resting inside. Opening it is more than unboxing. It's a ritual, almost ceremonial. Inside are the papers, the tags, the warranty card, all of which are treated with the same care as the watch itself. Owners often pause just to take in the moment, knowing they've joined something bigger than just a brand. And here's the thing: that box isn't just symbolic, it's financial. Selling a Rolex without its box and papers can slash thousands off its value. But beyond that, it's emotional. Owners often keep the box safely stored, not because they plan to sell, but because it anchors them to the memory of the day they became part of the Rolex family. So there you have it. The first 5 things only Rolex owners understand: the reassuring weight of quality, the compliments that follow, the shared battle of the waitlist, the shock of realizing your watch is worth more than you paid, and the unforgettable green box ritual. Before we continue, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly watch insights. Number 6, the service reality. Sooner or later, every Rolex owner learns that their watch isn't just an accessory, it's a machine that requires maintenance. Rolex recommends servicing every 7 to 10 years, but the first time you take your watch in, it can be an eye-opener. The process isn't cheap. A simple service for a date just might cost $800 to $1,000, while something more complex, like a Daytona, can push significantly higher. But here's the thing only owners understand: Rolex service feels different. The watch comes back polished, re-lubricated, tested for accuracy, and often looking almost brand new. That's when it clicks. You're not maintaining a toy, you're preserving a piece of craftsmanship designed to last for generations. Number 7. The subtle flex. Unlike flashy jewelry or cars, a Rolex is a different kind of statement. It doesn't scream, it whispers. Owners come to appreciate the art of the subtle flex. A submariner worn to a meeting says you value precision and tradition without saying a word. A day date peeking out from under a cuff at a dinner signals accomplishment without needing an explanation. Rolex owners know that the brand speaks for itself, and part of the joy is recognizing when someone else spots it. That quiet acknowledgement, often just a glance, is something you can't fully explain until you've worn one yourself. Number 8. The connection to history. Every Rolex carries history. When you buy a submariner, you're buying into the same lineage that accompanied divers exploring the depths of the ocean. The GMT Master II. It's tied to Pan Am pilots charting the skies in the 1950s. Even the humble explorer has roots in the 1953 Everest expedition. Rolex owners quickly realize they're not just wearing a watch, they're wearing a piece of human achievement. That connection adds emotional weight. One explorer owner said, "Every time I look at my watch, I think about the men on Everest. It makes me feel part of something bigger." It's this shared history that makes Rolex feel timeless in more ways than one. Number 9. The bond that grows over time. At first, it's a purchase. But after months and years, a Rolex often becomes something far more personal. Owners wear their watches to weddings, birthdays, travels, and milestones. Over time, the watch becomes part of those memories. The scratches on the bracelet, the fading lume, the slight wear on the bezel, all of it becomes a record of the life lived while wearing it. That's something only Rolex owners understand. Your watch becomes an autobiography. And because Rolexes are built to last, many owners plan to pass them down, creating family heirlooms that carry not just financial value, but emotional heritage. Number 10. The collecting shift. Finally, Rolex ownership changes the way you see watches forever. For many, their first Rolex is the gateway into serious collecting. After owning one, you start to understand details like case finishing, bracelet comfort, and movement precision in a way you never did before. And it often sets the bar so high that other watches feel like compromises. Some owners double down, building entire collections around different Rolex references. Others use it as a springboard, branching out into Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, or independent brands. But one thing is certain, after buying your first Rolex, you never look at watches the same way again. So there you have it, the full list of 10 things only Rolex owners truly understand. From the service reality to the subtle flex, the historical connection, the personal bond that grows over time, and the way it shifts your entire view of collecting, Rolex ownership is more than a purchase. It's an initiation. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly watch insights. Until next time, stay stylish and stay informed.